Good evening, everybody. Welcome back to another video over here on the Chinese Zodiac and horoscopes. Today, we're going to be doing a reading for all you guys born in the year of the boar or the pig, whichever one you prefer. There's some signs that they come as goat or sheep or pig and boar, and I suppose it just depends on your own preference. So, yeah, up to you, up to you. Let's give these a little shuffle around. Let's see what the week has been like for you guys, what we're expecting, what is going on, what is happening and crack-a-lacking. Let's give these a good flip around and we will stop. I think we're going to stop there. We're going to take that one from the bottom. We're going to take that one from the middle. We're going to take that one from the top. What have we got? Okay, we got a white, black, white. So that's not a bad start. We've got two whites there and the black in the middle. But as I've always said before, the white isn't always all right. The black isn't always an attack. It's all about the compatibilities on the other side of the cards. Right, we've got a rat card there then. So that rat card is a doer card. It's part of the doing triangle or the doer triangle. You might find that there is a lot of planning to get done, or no, more than that, your planning has paid off. You've been putting a lot of planning into something, and there's been a lot of stuff that's been going on that you've had to put a lot of thought into. It's paying off. It is paying off, whether you can see it that way or not. It's definitely paying off. There is a happy and workable partnership between the rat and the pig. There is a compatibility there. I think right now what you're finding is that it's okay for you to be generous or to allow people to, in some ways, take advantage of you because you can see the bigger picture. You've been planning for this. You've been prepared for this. You've been wanting something to happen. So now, right now, you might feel a little bit taken advantage of, but it's for the bigger picture. There's something bigger coming. There is something there, something you're committed to, something that has your affection, something that you're passionate about, something, like I say, that has had a lot of thought and been planned out for a while. I also think right now that potentially you are on self-preservation mode and you are maybe in some ways holding back a little bit, and that's probably why we're leading over into that negative black card there, because you're holding on to something or you're holding back from something, or there is something that's kind of not quite right. And I think right now, as a lucky person that you are, because you are lucky, you have luck, and pigs are renowned to be quite lucky people. I think right now it is your luck and fortune that is actually carrying you. It's actually just because you are quite lucky that you've managed to get this far up to this point. Because then we're going to flip it around and things are going to go, I was going to say tits up, but I suppose I've said it now. Things are going to go tits up. And potentially there is going to be more planning to be had. Potentially there is going to be more thought-provoking things, and I don't want to say conflicts, but more things maybe you didn't think about. Maybe you need to have a bit of attention to detail. Maybe you need to go back over your thought processes or your planning and just see if there is a kink in the armor or if there is a weak link in the chain. Because don't forget, if you are planning something or you are trying to work towards something, you have to put in the work, you have to put in the hours, you have to put in that sort of dedication. And a big part of that is planning. A big part of that is talking about it and basically doing the theory. So you need to get the theory out the way. Potentially you haven't really thought about everything, or you haven't thought about as much as you should have thought about, and potentially that's where you've gone wrong here. Potentially this is where you've slipped up because you thought everything was going to be all well and good. Your luck may be running out, pig people. Your luck may be running out. I think maybe what we've got to look at now is more hard work, more dedication, more planning. I mean, your plans are paying off. You made plans, you prepared, you got stuff done, and that was good. You did good. But it's not over yet. And if you think it's over, you are going to be sorely mistaken. It's also a rat card. They're both rat cards. which means this could have something to do with family. This could have something to do with home life. This could have something to do with, you know, those around you immediately, the people that are, I don't know, in your vicinity for a majority, whether they live with you or they work with you, or I don't think it's work. It's definitely not work. I think this is rather more something to do with family, family issues, maybe children, siblings, mum, dad, you know, that sort of close immediate family. It might have something to do with those. Maybe something like you're planning something like a surprise party for a relative, or something like this, but there's still more work to do. You know, there's something going on. I do think it has something to do with family, and I think right now your main focus should be on achieving that goal. And to achieve your goal or whatever it is that you're trying to work towards, you're gonna have to put in the planning. You're gonna have to put in the extra work. You're gonna have to do that, and if you don't, you may find you're gonna have a big mess or a sort of a big disappointment at the end of it. And then who's going to be left to clean up that mess, piggy people? Maybe you. Maybe you. We've got an ox there. That's more hard work. That's more dedication. But that's a very compatible card in some ways with the boar, in a sense of hard work, dedication, keeping on, pushing forward, overcoming things. And side by side with that rat card only affirms that more. However, there could be personality clashes between the boar and the ox. So this is where we're at now, of working with a team, working with the family, working with those around you, working with those in questions. You know, we're working with those in question. We need to sort of assess the situation, don't we? Who is it? Who is it that's being the bigger, arrogant sort of knobhead here? Is it you or is it them? Is it you being sort of offended, personal, getting upset, being a bit of a wild card, overreacting a bit? Or is that them? Is that them? Is there something going on within the family, or something going on that has created this void, or this animosity, or this problem? I think right now you need to solve that. The ox is a thinker as well. The ox is a thinking card. It comes from the thinking affinity triangle. And you've got things to think about. You've got things to work on. You've got more planning to make. And I would think very, very hard about what comes next. The consequences. Oxes, they will notice and suss out what consequences come with what actions relatively quickly. And I think that's the kind of mindset you need to have. You need to be looking for problems. And that sounds silly, because some people would say don't go looking for problems, but I think you need to go looking for problems just to make sure and rule out the problem isn't you. And then if you can hand on heart say there's nothing that you can change within yourself, and the problem isn't you, and it could potentially be somebody else or something else that's going on, then potentially remove yourself from that problem before it gets worse or before things escalate. I think right now the issue that you have mainly is just staying on that hard road, staying on that sort of tough road. It could be a road that you're on by yourself. It could be a road that is being made a burden because of those around you. It could be a road that is actually quite enjoyable and you're feeling quite adventurous and optimistic about it. But right now, one thing is for certain, that you have to stay on that chosen path, my piggy friends. You have chosen that. What's the expression? You've made your bed. Now it's time to lie in it. I think that's the expression, isn't it? And I think that's where you're at. You're in your bed. Now you have to lie in it. Whether you get up and make the bed, or you sit there in your own slumber and squalor, that's entirely up to you. But we'll find out next week when we come back and do another reading for all those born in the year of the boar. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll be back tomorrow with a reading for the rat and the ox people, funnily enough. So if I don't see you then, I'll see you next week when I come back for another reading for the pig people. Thanks for watching, guys. Love and peace.